Okay.
All right. And now we're going to read the book about Dr. King.
Good now.
Okay, the title of our book is Happy Birthday, Martin Luther King. And look at him, he's talking to some children right now. He must like children, or must have liked children. Martin Luther King Jr. was born on January 15th, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. His parents loved him very much. Do you see his mom and dad?
I don't see a picture.
No, we can't see the picture.
Oh my gosh!
No.
Best children is the best.
All right.
Let's see if I can share you.
Children is the best.
There you go.
How about now? All right.
You good now.
Okay. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. There we go. So there he is with his parents. And they are loving him very much. Martin Luther King had the same name as his father, except for one thing. His father was called Martin Luther King Jr., Sr., and Martin was called Martin Luther King Jr. Senior means that you're the first one with that name, and junior means that you're named after your dad and you're the second one. Martin went to elementary school, high school, and college in Atlanta. He was a good student. Later, he went to divinity school in Pennsylvania. That means he learned how to be a minister. Martin became a pastor, just like his dad, at the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta. They were both called Reverend, the Reverend Martin Luther King Sr. and the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., because they were both pastors. Martin's job as a minister was to help people in need. He visited sick people in the hospital and made them feel better. He asked people not to fight with each other. He said that there were peaceful ways to solve problems. So he was saying when you disagree with someone, you don't fight with them. And like his father, Martin led people in prayer and song. The Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. is famous because he helped our country change some of its laws. A law is like a rule. Once there was a law in some places that said only white people could sit in the front of the bus and the black people had to sit in the back. It's not fair to treat somebody differently because of their skin color, is it?
Yeah.
No, that's not nice at all. So Martin Luther King said this law needed to be changed. Rosa Parks is a lady who helped him to change it. Now all people can sit in any seat they like. Come on, Paige.
Ain't so.
I don't know if it's frozen or not. Let's see. Okay. Once there were laws in some places that said African Americans could only use certain restaurants and drinking fountains. Martin Luther King and many other people helped change these laws. Now all people can share the same restaurants and the same drinking fountains. So right here on the picture with the people drinking, it's one of the fountains said white and one said colored. Once there was a law in some places that said black children and white children couldn't go to school together. Martin Luther King and other people changed other people, including many brave children, had this law changed too. Now black children and white children can go to school together. Martin Luther King had a special talent for leadership. When he spoke, people listened. Poor people, rich people, white people, black people, and people from all around the world listened when Martin Luther King spoke. Many helped him work, march, sing, and pray for justice. So these people right here are marching in a march to say that what's happening is not fair. In the summer of 1963, that's when I was a very little girl, I was 2, Martin Luther King Jr. gave the most famous speech of his life. It was called, "I Have a Dream." I'm gonna hold that for a minute. Do you see all those people he's talking to? He's standing up at the end of a long field called the Mall, and it has a pond in the middle of it. And he's speaking to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. He gave it outdoors to 250,000 people who had come to Washington, D.C. to ask the president for jobs and freedom for Black people. In his speech, Martin Luther King said that he had a dream. His dream was that people everywhere would learn to live together without being mean to one another. And let me tell you how hard that is. If somebody's mean to you, don't you want to be mean back? I do. It's hard to be nice to somebody who's being mean to you. That makes him a better person than Miss Spann, I think, because it's hard for me to be nice to somebody. Martin Luther King Jr. was shot and killed in 1978. Because he loved poor people so much, he was given a special funeral in Atlanta, Georgia, where he was born. His body was put in a simple farm cart and pulled slowly by 2 mules to a cemetery, and thousands of people walked behind Martin in a sad, loving parade. On his gravestone were carved these beautiful words: "Free at last, thank God Almighty, I'm free at last." And so he was not yet 40 when he died. And he did so many great things that people gave us a holiday to remember him. And then a lot of people like to spend the day helping other people on this day. Martin Luther King wanted people to be able to go places together, share food together, and love one another in peace. Because he worked so hard for freedom and helped so many people gain it, we honor him every year on his special day. We call this day Martin Luther King Day, and we say to him, "Happy birthday, Martin Luther King." What'd you think of that guy? He did a lot of good things for people, didn't he? He wanted people to be treated fairly. He wanted us to love people for who they are and the kinds of things that they like, and not just because of the color of their skin. So I think that that's an important thing to remember. When we say "I love you" every day, we love each other because we're good friends, not because of the color of our skin, right?
Right.
So.
I'm late.
What?
I am late.
So now I have a wiggle for you. Are you ready for a wiggle? Yes? Okay, our wiggle for today is called Shake Your Sillies Out. So you have to stand up because there's going to be a lot of shaking involved.
Oh, we already did. I'm waiting.
Okay, it's called Shake Your Sillies Out, and I think we have sung it before. So you already know what to do. Music for a child's heart, body, and mind. Here we go.
Shake Your Sillies Out from the award-winning CD, Kids Country Song and Dance by The Learning Station.
There you go.
We're gonna shake,
Shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Wiggle our waggles away.
we're gonna clap,
Clap, clap our crazies out. Clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Wiggle our waggles away.
we're gonna jump,
Jump, jump our jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump our jiggles out, jump, jump, jump our jiggles out. Woo, I love the jumping. Good job.
We're gonna jog,
Jog. That's jogging is running, so you have to run. Jog, jog, jog our jiggles out and jiggle our waggles away.
We're gonna stretch,
Stretch,
our stretchies out,
stretch,
stretch,
ugh.
our stretchies out,
Stretch, stretch, stretch our stretches out and wiggle our waggles away.
We're gonna yawn,
Oh, yawn, your yawnies out.
Yawn.
yawnies out,
Yawn,
yawn, yawn, yawnies out.
wiggle our waggles away.
We're gonna shake,
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 shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your whole body.
shake, shake.
Listen, that's a good shaking, James. I see you. Julia, I see you. Clap our crazies out, clap, clap, clap our crazies out, clap, clap, clap our crazies out, wiggle our waggles away.
We're gonna
Jump,
jump our jiggles out,
jump. Good job, Janaya.
our jiggles out,
Good jumping, everybody.
jump our jiggles out, wiggle our waggles away. We're gonna jog, our jitters out,
Jog,
jog our jitters out,
jog, jog, jog our jitters out, wiggle our waggles away.
We're gonna stretch,
Stretch,
our stretchies out,
stretch.
stretch our stretchies out, stretch our stretchies out, wiggle our
Okay,
waggles
now for
away.
yawning.
We're gonna yawn, yawn, yawn our yawnies out, yawn our yawnies out,
Yawn,
yawn our yawnies out, wiggle our waggles away. Wiggle our waggles away.
all right.
Yeah.
That was fun, wasn't it? That is called Shake Your Sillies Out. You can tell Mom I gotta shake, shake, shake my sillies out and wiggle my waggles away when you're feeling silly. All right, guys, guess what?
Guess what?
It is time for us to say goodbye.
Hey.
Okay, and it is Friday afternoon, so we have a weekend, and that's Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday is Martin Luther King Day, so we won't see each other until Tuesday, okay?
Okay.
So I will see you on Tuesday morning. Now, I sent you yesterday your homework. Go find those pages that have the numbers in them. I want you to get all the numbers done. Anytime you're looking for some homework to do, go do all of the numbers, okay? Is that a deal? You can roll out your clay and then draw the number with your clay. You can count, practice writing your number, and practice counting all the numbers 1 to 10, okay? Is that a deal? Okay, I love you, and I hope you have a great, great weekend. And I will see you next Tuesday at 8:40. Oh, James, are you showing us your math?
Yep.
Yeah, those pages, you can work on those.
8:40.
Good
At
job,
8
James.
yes, we're gonna see each other at 8:40 on Tuesday,
8:40.
okay?
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
okay. Love you, have a great weekend. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye.
bye.
Bye, Miss Patoni.
Bye, Miss Cheatham,
Bye-bye.
bye, Miss Potomac, bye, Miss Ramsey. Have a great
Bye-bye.
weekend.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.